There were a couple of dogs that came up to that, thought it was real. Oh my, look at that thing. Hello guys, how you doing? Well, today seems like a fine Tuesday. Mix of clouds. Well, it's nice. The time is 10:57 a.m. and it is, yeah, the effects of a jet lag, of course, but I gotta be strongly honest. When it's a time that I fly 12 or 13 hours from LX to Istanbul, when it's one of those, in the recovering from the jet lag process, day 2 is for me the worst. Like day 1, at least I wake up in the morning on what I call day 1, nice and settled and happy after having, like, it's just the morning after I get from a long flight. But day 2, that's when that's why it hits me so hard, to that thinking it's a big mountain that I have to climb. But yeah, when it's a time that I take a long flight from US to Turkey, day 2 is indeed the hardest in this process. Well, yesterday, oh my god, so some funny hats. Sorry. Yeah, goats is one of them, by the way. Well, there's a few of them that are just so funny. So, yesterday I somehow managed to do a 13-minute vlog. Typically, there's a low likelihood that when it's a day after having come here from US, after a 12-hour flight, that I even get to 10 minutes. On a day like that, I would usually do 8 or 9 minutes of the vlog. I would be lucky to stretch it into 10 minutes. So here's an espresso. Wow, how nice. Dua Lipa for an espresso. Kind of fascinating. Like, it's weird though how she sued Samsung just because the company used her in what I think is television packaging. I've seen like 2 or 3 of those in the Costco stores when I was in the US, although they would on screen put some more like satisfying stuff, maybe some ASMR and some random sports highlights, maybe soccer. Oh yeah. After midday now, and oh, how cool. Yeah, this is, well, of course, a World Cup trend. And that even the Mavi store has made some good World Cup merchandise. That's great. Well, it's kind of crazy though, after, like, I've been looking from a lot of posts where it says Asian Cups are unbeaten, and I don't know how. The nations of New Zealand and Australia are part of the Asian Soccer Federation. What was it? The AFC. The thing is that neither one of those two countries are part of Asia, but is Oceania too small to have its own kind of soccer federation? Like, it's because those two countries are part of AFC, although they're not a part of Asia. What can I say, really? There are a lot of countries that are a part of the wrong soccer federation based on continents. But Ashraf is in this room. Hey there, dude. Yeah, well, he's feeling a little bit sick at the moment, so that's why he's hiding there for now. Well, as long as you're good there, though. Oh, well, he got a little bit bored. Yeah, maybe he's a little bit bored too. Maybe he's just like me these days, like jet lag and all that. And I mean, well, like I said, he has been sick for a few days. And my aunt Yishin, well, she's in Bodrum now. She's on vacation. She's out of town right now. This is why Eshref is here at my grandma's house. Looks like he wants to. Yeah, is he? Yeah, he wanted to get out, obviously. What can I say? Poor cat. He's been having difficulties the last few days, though positively he is recovering. He's been better today than he was the last 2 days. Tomorrow he is to get checked up. He is to get some kind of a treatment, as well both of my aunts are out of town at the moment. Well, it's good to see him moving in a way, just like me at this crazy time. Oh man, like this is one of those days that I kind of hate. It's a day in which, you know what, like if I were to sleep at 3 p.m. I'd be fine with it. Well, now it's 4:20 p.m. Well, for now, the only thing that came into mind is swim and enjoy. Oh, wow. That certainly felt like a medicine. Oh, this made me feel great. And for most of the day, I've been so tired. Oh, there is a day in which I would love to take the subway train from the airport to the house. Well, these days it is closed due to what I assume is the metro line expansion. They're adding an extra station to the M11 subway. The M11 train is that one that takes you to the airport. I'm seeing that a lot of people are more comfortable with that option. For many of us these days, it makes much more sense taking the train rather than pay a lot of money for the taxis. And yeah, I think the prices for taxis have gone up by like 20% compared to when I was here during the last winter. But for a lot of people, it's like, I just want to get home as soon as possible, you know. But for me, it's, I just love to take the train from the airport one day. I would love that opportunity. It would feel like a golden opportunity. Wow! Okay, this would have been quite tough if I got down further. That made me think, oh, I'd have to be there at this time. Well, time for an evening walk after a swim. It's that point in which everyone wants to pass. Like, even I get annoyed when I see down, like, oh, like, why do they have to do it at this time? Okay, so it's 6:15. And there, okay, so good thing about it is that we can make our own pizzas in this restaurant too. And yeah, this is upper crust. Just enjoying that prior to the evening walk. Mamma mia. That was great. And now, time for a walk. Well, good thing I have... Oh, well, at least. Oh, wow. That, by the way. Yeah, because there were a couple of dogs that came up to that, thought it was real. Oh my. Look at that thing. Well, this is so realistic, to be honest. But yeah, so I have spent more than 20 minutes trying to download some of these. Well, good thing I can finally put this. Yeah. thing I hate when it comes to these iCloud downloads, you know, because whenever I download a video, I can put it in, but whatever I do, a couple of days later, it gets locked again. So I end up having to re-download the video, and also that I have figured out that I have used 49.1 GB out of 50 on my iCloud, because whenever I tried to download yeah, the evening craziness, whenever I attempted to download the vlog intro for today, like I tried that many times, but somehow the vlog intros for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week respectively have downloaded. Like those ones were downloaded before I could get to download today's intro. Like what I had to do was add 150 extra gigabytes to my iCloud. Now this is one of the times that iMovie tends to be rather picky. Like 2 or 3 other vlog intro clips were downloaded. Well, it's weird that in a situation like that, the iMovie server tends to be picky about which vlog intro gets downloaded to iCloud. You know, the blue, oh wow, a couple of jet skiers here, by the way. That's great, but yeah, I was just talking about the vlog intros with that blue background, which I'm going to use for a couple more weeks. Well, as long as everything's together, that helps me put the clips I want to put in place. So it is 7:08 p.m. This is nice, at least with some breeze. Even when it blows, at least it's still good. Like the good thing is that like it's not too hot, at least. Now I'm back home. The time is 8:13 p.m. So this has been a nice settling start to the second of my 3 weeks off the Plush Bowl series, since I am going to start it for the new season on July 3rd. Well, it'll be the last season. So what got me into this Plush Bowls thing, but also what got me into doing Gross Gang before? So I got into this when I was watching, well, if you would have guessed the Super Mario Logan, or with the 3 initials SML puppet show, you are correct. So it was around 2017 that I got into this SML show, which features a lot of plushes of Nintendo characters such as Mario, Toad, Bowser, Peach, Rosalina, and etc. Months later, they did get demonetized, so they had to delete the videos from their main channel and move on to using puppets, because in a lot of videos there would be some adult humor like violence and heavy language. Yeah, and of course that hilarious Jeffy character. Man, when I look him up, it just makes me laugh my ass. But yeah, like the Gross Gang that I've done before was a major inspiration to that, and some of the episodes that I've done so far of the Plush Bowls, which I have filmed 68 to this date. I filmed 68 episodes of Plush Bowls. Alright guys, so that's it for today's vlog. Wow, for most of the day I have been so tired, I've been so exhausted, but this evening walk definitely kept me up for longer. Otherwise, I would have fell to my sleep 1 hour ago. I will see you guys in the vlog tomorrow. Bye.